So, bear with me today. We're trying to be creative in the house, so I don't have much space to work with, but today we're going to do about a 15 to 30 minute flow. I know that's a big range, but we're just going to flow today and I'll lead you through it. And you can set up honestly anywhere. You just need enough room for your mat. As you can see, I don't really have much room, so I'm going to make it work. And I'm a big guy, so you can make it work too. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. But let's get started. So wherever you're at, just take a seat on your mat, or maybe take a seat as I am on a block. Just raise the hip bones up a little bit higher than the knees. Take some tension off of the hamstrings. And just trying to find a comfortable seated position. And just noticing the movement of your breath. The rising of the inhale and the falling of the exhale. And start to become aware of the sound in your space. And just checking in with the body. Checking in with the internal weather, so just becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions, and simply observing this stimulus with an open, compassionate awareness. And I challenge you during your practice today to stay in this awareness of openness and of compassion. And now just bring your hands to heart center. And bowing your chin slightly, take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. And slowly begin to open your eyes and bring your awareness back into this space. And we'll begin just reaching the hands out towards the front of your room or towards the computer, and press your palms towards me. And when you're pressing the palms towards the screen, bring your shoulder blades together. Just engaging the forearms, engaging the fingertips, and now try to straighten your fingertips. They're going to naturally want to bend, allow them to bend, but also go against that force and straighten your fingertips. And notice you're going to start heating up in the forearms, and that's good. We're just warming up the wrists for the day. 3, 2, 2. Reach a little bit further with the fingertips. Come on. Relax and shake it out. Just keep shaking. Alright, wherever you are, just removing the block or just coming from under the seat. We'll come into a tabletop position. And from the tabletop position, as you inhale, bringing the belly button towards the earth, gazing towards the sky, and bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale. Bring the spine towards the sky as you inhale. Bring the chest down, bring the vertebrae together, the shoulder blades together, the contraction as you exhale. Pushing and extending. And just flow with your breath. Bring awareness into the spine. Maybe you want to move in different spaces in the body, so begin to move around the wrists, maybe moving around the knees, just warming up the joints here. tucking the toes, bringing the knees up off of the mat. Stretching. And we'll meet back into a tabletop position in 3 breaths. And meeting in a tabletop position. We're going to walk our hands about 3 to 4 inches in front of where they were. Tucking the back toes, engaging the core. As you inhale, press into the toes, lifting the knees about an inch off the mat. So now we want to engage the core, so bringing the belly button towards the spine. Hold here. Feel the engagement in the thighs. 3, 2. As you inhale, press the hips up towards the sky. And exhale to our first downward facing dog. And this is our first downward facing dog of the day, so walk it out, bending the right knee, bending the left. We want to extend and press through the fingertips. Externally rotate the shoulders away from the spine. Bring the elbow creases towards the front of your mat. As you inhale, bring the hips a little higher. Exhale, gravitate the heart towards the earth. Take a few more breaths here. Keep breathing. Notice how the body is reacting. Notice the mind. Where are you? Are you present? Slowly, as you inhale, walk the feet towards the front of your mat, heel toe, taking your time. There's no rush. And once your feet are together, now you can keep the feet where they are, or maybe it feels right to widen the feet a little bit further than hip distance. Sink a little bit further into the hips, but for now, my body needs my feet together. And right here, you can bend the knees, maybe rest the torso on the upper thighs, and completely just hang loose. Allow the shoulders to fall away from your ears as well as the elbows. The wrists can just sit next to the ankles, maybe giving the elbows a hug, rocking side to side. Shaking the head, maybe yes and no. And just submit to the force of gravity. Taking all the tension out of the vertebrae. And on your next inhale, as you rise, connecting one vertebrae at a time, keeping the knees soft, allowing the arms to still fall towards the earth. Until the last thing that arises is the crown of the head. Palms face the front of your practice. Shoulders back and relaxed. This is my mic for the day. Shoulders back and relaxed. Now bring your awareness and connect to the bottoms of your feet. Notice the texture of the floor, the hardness of the floor, the texture of your mat. Bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bring that awareness and bring it into the calves. Slightly engage the calves, lift the knees, lift the thighs, tucking the tailbone towards our heels. Engaging the core and lengthening one vertebrae at a time until the crown of the head. Lift through the heart space. And stand with confidence. Stand with power here. And as you inhale, imagine the breath entering the body and moving to the base of the feet. As you exhale, the breath chest sits the top of your crown. And using this breath of awareness as you inhale, imagine breathing in health, love, compassion, whatever your body needs. And as you exhale exhale stress or the things that do not serve you in this present moment. So just keep that cycle as you inhale power, health, longevity. As you exhale stress, idiot black smoke, toxins, inflammation. 2 more breaths. On the next inhale, reach the arms all the way up towards the sky, keeping the tailbone tucked. Exhale, folding, hinging at the hips. As you inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back, find your plank. As you inhale, holding plank, rock side to side, just warming up the front body here. 3, 2. You're gonna press the shoulder blades away as you exhale, find chaturanga. Exhale, leading with the heart, or maybe you need to drop the knees, whatever your body needs as you inhale, upward facing dog, or maybe cobra. Maybe this is all you need for right now. As you inhale, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to come onto the tippy toes as you inhale, exhale, bend the knees. As you inhale, step or float, maybe hop. Feet meet between hands, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale over swan, reaching all the way towards the sky. Sun salutation B as you inhale, swing the hands onto the seat, moving a little faster. Utkatasana, chair pose, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, maybe jump back to your chaturanga. As you inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, drop that left heel. So inhale, rise. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, same breath. Framing the front foot, tucking the back toes. Step back, downward facing dog. As you exhale, on your next inhale, reach the left leg all the way up. Exhale. Drop the right heel. Inhale, rise. Warrior 1. Exhale, fall, frame, step back, downward facing dog. 4, 3, 2. As you inhale, move into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Rock side to side here. Come onto the fingertips as you frame that front foot. Now, start engaging that right quadricep. Start bringing the fingertips up off the mat. As you inhale, you're going to reach the arms all the way up, finding a low lunge. We're going to bring that left hip forward so you can feel that stretch in the left hamstring. Keep the arms reached above the head. As you inhale, slowly start hinging forward, keeping the foundation where it is, just making it jump with the body. As you inhale, right arm comes back towards the back side of the room, opening up the chest, gaze towards that right thumb. Maybe bring the heart up just a bit. Find the spinal rotation. 2. Inhale, swooping the right arm under, finding that low lunge. As you inhale, straightening the right leg, maybe putting that left heel down, but taking a slight step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Finding up here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left hand comes onto the inside of the right ankle. Inhale, reaching towards the sky. Revolted triangle. Gaze up at the right thumb. Don't lose the right thumb. Stay with your breath. 2. Exhale, framing the front foot. We're engaging, pressing, lifting the foot all the way up. Inhale, reaching right leg all the way up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, reaching all the way towards the sky. As you exhale, we're going to step that right foot all the way through once again. We're going to drop the right heel, find your warrior one. So inhale, reaching. Exhale, maybe sinking a little deeper. We want to bring this left hip, bring it forward just a bit. We want to square the hips. We don't want too much bend, so we don't want this knee to go over that ankle. So just check your foundation. 2. Inhale, lengthen it. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Right palm faces the sky as you inhale. Reach the hand, palm all the way above the sky. We don't want to put weight in our left leg, so evenly distribute your weight between both legs. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extending the warrior. Inhale up. And hold. 5. Gaze at the middle finger, squaring the hips. Both hips are pointing towards one of the sides of the room, as well as your shoulders. Arms are pressing. 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands swoop around, bring that front foot, step back, downward facing dog. If you would like to move through the flow, as you inhale, maybe bend the knees. Maybe hop, step, jump. Maybe float. Maybe just chaturanga. Find whatever you need here. Stay present in your practice. Find your creative movement. This is your practice today. As you inhale, reach the left leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through in between the hands. Like the other side, coming onto the fingertips. Slowly start bringing the fingertips up, engaging the left quad now. Beautiful. On the next inhale, as you reach the arms all the way up towards the sky, low lunge other side. Bring that right hip forward. Feel the stretch in the right hamstring. As you inhale, slowly start bending forward. Start to feel the engagement in the left hamstring, in the left quadricep. 3, 2. Inhale, come back to center. As you inhale, straighten the left leg. Take a step forward with the right, drop the heel. Inhale, reaching through the heart. Exhale, hinging from the hips, keeping the hips where they are. Fold forward, find your pyramid. Ardha. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall. Ask this right hip to move forward just a bit. Notice the shift in the hamstring. 2, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to place that right hand onto the inside of the left ankle. Inhale, reach the left arm all the way up high towards the sky, gazing towards the left thumb. 2. Inhale, breathe into the rotation. As you exhale, hand comes back down to frame that front foot. Like last time, press through the shoulder blade, pick up the foot, bringing it all the way into a 3-legged dog. As you inhale, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, coming all the way. And exhale, stepping left foot all the way through once again. Drop that right heel. Finding your Virabhadrasana 1 as you inhale, swoop the hands all the way up. Ask the right heel to move. Breathe. As you inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Other side. Gaze at that left middle finger. As you inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine. Exhale, move a little deeper. Left palm faces the sky as you inhale, reaching over the body, revolted warrior. Sliding the right hand down the left or the right leg. Excuse me, we're not putting any pressure. You that angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extending the warrior. Just basically placing your left elbow on top of your left thigh. Gazing up towards your right middle finger. Feel the opening in the body. Inhale, warrior two. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swoop the hands all the way around, freeing that front foot. Tuck the back toes, engage the core. Inhale, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Now find your flow. Meeting in downward facing dog. Finding your breath. You're gonna inhale, bend at the knees, gaze between the hands, step, hop, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Come onto the fingertips. We want to press the sit bones towards the back side of our mat, and the crown of our head towards the front side of the mat. Maybe bring your hands to a T position. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, engage and hold. 5. Inhale, lengthen. 4. 3. Your hamstrings are talking. 2. Last breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise, reaching the arms all the way up towards the sky. And exhale through heart center. Swooping the hands under the seat. Find Utkatasana, chair pose once again. You're going to exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga, bending the knees, find chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha. And slowly lower to the knees. Bring the big toes together. Heels slightly apart, sink into the hips, and now find your child's pose. Just sinking into your hips, wherever you are. Now, if you would like this to be the end of your practice, by all means, you can end here. If not, you can pause the video and continue to run through that flow. I just remembered that on the right lunge, we forgot to reach back towards and gaze towards our left fingertips. We did it on our right side, but we didn't do it on our left side. So if you'd like to go back and do that now, that'd be awesome. But if you would like to, you can move through some stretches, some front to forward folds, just stretching the hamstrings. And there's a few other stretches that you can do to end your practice. But for right now, that's all I got for you today. My name is Quinn. It's an honor that you opened up your laptop and practiced with me today. Namaste.